Welcome to the Unified Podcast, where we talk about all things financial. Today, we're going to talk about CDs. Now, I have this huge CD collection from the 80s and 90s, and I really have never been able to figure out what does that have to do with banking. I mean, I have David Bowie, I have The Who,
Are you sure those are CDs or vinyl?
I have both. Now, CD is
A CD, also known as a certificate of deposit, is not something that's a little disc that you insert into a radio that plays music.
but could make great financial, beautiful music.
It could. That's a great way to put it, Don. A certificate of deposit is also known as a time deposit, and that is a savings tool that you can purchase at any of Unified Bank's banking centers, or pretty much any financial institution offers CDs. And a CD, you make a one-time deposit, and that money is locked in for a specified term, usually in months. Right now, we offer 13, 25, and 37-month CDs. And you are guaranteed, the bank guarantees you a specific interest rate for that CD term. So you're guaranteed to make that. It won't change. It won't vary. You deposit the money for a set time frame. We pay you a stated interest rate for that set time frame.
Okay, so I'm curious. I look at the Unified Bank website and I see that we have checking accounts, and some of these checking accounts pay interest and some pay competitive interest, and there are listings for different ones pay different things. And also, I see that saving accounts pay interest. So why would somebody bother with the CD if they can get interest on checking and saving?
It's a great question. We're currently in a rising rate environment, and that means that CD rates are going up. And typically, CD rates are higher than what we or a financial institution would pay on a CD or a savings account or even a money market account. Because again, that CD is locked in. It's not.
Oh, wait, a CD and a money market, they're not the same thing?
Nope, they are not the same thing. So checking, savings, money markets, those are what we refer to as liquid, or you have access on demand to those funds. A CD, you don't. There's no debit card with a CD. There's no online bill pay with a CD. You can't write a check. That money is locked in for that term. So if you needed to withdraw out of that CD, you're going to have to pay a prepayment penalty. You're also going to have to physically come to the bank, fill out some paperwork, and get those funds that you need because it's not readily accessible to you. So that's the difference basically between checking, savings, money market, and a CD. It's not liquid.
So, okay, now I understand there's a difference between checking, saving, money market, and CD. And the CD is for a longer deposit. It's a specific time, 13, 25, 37 months. But when you look at these and you see that CDs often have, a higher rate than the others, but I'm kind of confused. They're listed as APY, and I'm not sure what APY means or why I would be concerned. And why is my saving account not listed in APY?
Well, your savings account does also have an APY. Every depository account has an interest rate and an APY.
Okay. What's an APY?
So APY is the annual percentage yield. So your interest rate is the rate of return you're earning on that deposit. Your APY is your rate of return that also takes into account the compounding effect. So if you are receiving a monthly interest check on your CD, you're not going to be taking advantage of a higher APY. You're just going to get the interest rate because your principal is always going to stay the same.
Okay.
When you reinvest your interest on a monthly basis, you are going to take into account, you're going to get a higher APY because you're earning interest on your interest. So you're going to earn more. Now, there is a magic number, and I believe it's 1.05%. If the interest rate is less than that, the interest rate and the APY are going to be the same either way.
Okay.
But over that, if you have reinvested your interest, your APY might be a little bit higher.
So APY is annual percentage rate.
Annual percentage yield.
Annual percentage yield.
That's where the Y comes into
That's
effect.
where the Y. Yeah. See, she was very, very clever there. I don't know why she's so mean to me, but she's very intelligent, so I like to ask her all these questions. So the APY means that I'm getting compounded interest, and that's factored in when I look at that number, so it's easy to get a basic understanding of how much money I'm going to make at the end of a year on a specific amount. Okay.
Make sense now?
It does. It really does. A lot of people are calling in asking about CDs. They, for whatever reason, I guess it's a hot topic right now. Mallory said that we're in a, what did you call it, a high
Rising rate
rising
environment.
rate environment, and that to me coming into this podcast seemed like it sounds a little bit scary because usually people think that means on a loans interest rates are going up.
They
We're
are.
seeing it in the papers all the time
They are.
in the media, but you're saying in this environment. Rates that are being paid out on things like CDs can also climb.
Yeah. Rising rate environment works both ways. Loan interest
see.
rates increase, and typically so do depository rates.
Okay.
So while you might pay more on your mortgage or on your auto loan because of the rising rate environment on the lending side, you're also probably going to get paid more on the depository
Okay.
side in most instances.
Okay. I think I know a little bit more than I did walking into this, and I hope you do too. So thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Thanks.